my stream just keeps getting interrupted, and like my phone just kind of goes blank or something. I'm not really sure what's going on. Um, that's happened twice, and it's never happened. Like I walk away, and I come back, and it's gone. It's like it's my home page of my phone. I don't really know why it's doing that. I have no idea, you know? None whatsoever. No idea. I walk away and then it's gone. Let's unplug this. Let's plug this back in. So I don't, you know, that happened earlier. I've never seen it do that. I'm just like, I'll look up, and then maybe it's, I don't know, man. Maybe something's wrong with YouTube. They usually have no problem, though. I don't know why this would be happening. I don't really know what to think. I'm gonna get a kombucha. I know that. Oh, it's not the vampire doing something, because they have special powers. I should really eat something is what I should really do. But it just keeps cutting out, and it's just like I walked upstairs to get my laptop. I came back, and my phone was back on its like homepage, which makes no sense whatsoever. I've never seen that happen. I'm gonna eat this hot dog because there's only one left, and because they are not as good as Oscar Mayer. This, if you look up bass tabs, you can find music. I understand. I understand that. Troy had another word I think he used. I can't remember. But I can't really play with this amp. This amp is shit. It's shit, but thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the $7 too. It just the amp is making it impossible. What are you gonna do? You know, it's no big deal. I'm gonna get an amp. I will figure out how to play all these instruments. I'm gonna do it. So I decided I'm gonna do it, and that's how I do it. No, I don't know what a 3-string guitar is. Mine's got 5 or 6 or something. It's a normal guitar. How many that has? My bass has 4. My mandolin has many. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Well, let's see. You know, getting closer to finishing that. Don't trust the priest. That's right. Don't. I'm all for religion, but no, Father, no. I have several friends that had unfortunate things happen to them when they were kids. You know, really uncool. Really fucking uncool. Like, you know, it's fucking sick. It's what, you know, and then the church just like protected them, which makes it even worse. Yeah, of course I own firearms. I was an NRA member when I was in 1st grade. My father had a carry-on relic license. I just, for sport, for hunting, That's all I have. I used to shoot match though, and I was gonna do it. I was thinking about doing it recently, but I lost some money in 2008, and I sold a lot of guns because I needed to keep my head above water. But I had some match pistols I'm not NRA proud anymore. I don't I don't belong to that organization. I stopped belonging to that organization about 4 years ago. So I'm all for gun rights. I'm all for that. I'm all for owning guns, but I'm not giving any money to that organization. There's no way. There's no way. What happened 20 hours ago? That's an old video. You'd have to watch that live stream. That was a live stream. You're watching a different live stream. Oh, it's Freddie here? Young Freddie? I'm curious about Freddie. I shouldn't ask personal questions. I'm going to, though. Freddie, what do you do? Are you a musician? Are you an artist? What do you do? Just general. Just give us a general thing. Michelle, what's good? Let's see if Freddie answers our question. Got a crazy last name. Let's see what Freddie does. Man, that's good. It is. It's real good. Freddie's not answering. That's okay. You can keep your... Well, it's not your anonymity. I'm just prying because I'm nosy. It's the truth. I don't know what any of you all do. I want to talk to Troyson. That's good, Freddie. Thank you. How are you doing? Says Michelle. I started making homemade kombucha a few months back. I tried it, but I let the Scooby dry out, so I'm not too good at it. Yes, he is. He's on the perch. I just was up there and cleaned his room. The perch worked great. It works great. So much better than the other one. It's easier to like mop the room out. As soon as I get like flooring in there, it's gonna be easy to deal with him. Right now it's like wood floor, so he just is on the perch and just goes on the wood floor, and then I just mop it out every day or every other day. But see, that's not. Show typing, so give me a second. I'm so okay. He's not a typer. And he's a boomer because he's, well, he's saying type. Yeah, I'd be typing, sure. I got a sword, King. What? You got a sword? I got a sword. Want to see the sword my dad gave me? I'll show you the sword my dad gave me. It's bitchin'. Hang on. Pants aren't falling down. Here's the sword my dad gave me. This is a Buck Mountain Man. It's a limited edition. They're all custom. I think they were less than 300 made. This is a Buck Mountain Man. It's very expensive. It's collectible. And it's sharp as shit. This is a very sharp knife. I'd never sell it. Somebody was trying to get me to buy it, and somebody wanted to buy it, wanted me to sell it to him. Oh, it's more than a nice knife. This is unbelievably sharp. It's really sharp, and it's very heavy. So if you dropped it, you're screwed. What number is this? This is number 204 out of, I believe, 250. there were 250 made like in the early 80s or something. Then they tried to redo it, do another run of these knives, and those aren't worth as much as this. This is, I saw it being sold somewhere for about 2,500. I'd never, you know, my dad, you know, he could never sell it. It would be dangerous if you know how to use a knife, which I don't. So I would never, yeah, you know, that's like the old saying, like you brought a knife to a gunfight or something. If you don't know how to use a knife, it can be taken away from you. So I'd never even attempt. Somebody like broke in the house, I wouldn't be like looking for the knife. Sí, señor. Muy bueno. Sí. I don't speak. Nothing. I don't speak anything, so whatever you're saying, I really don't know. I don't speak German either, but I know Guten Tag. Soon to retire union plumber, stove repair. I work on a workman's comp since December 3rd. Herniated disc. I'm almost 95% good. Man, the back is the worst. You got a back problem and you raise your arm, it hurts. The back is a terrible place to have an issue. That is, it's horrible. It is. So you were a plumber. I did plumbing in the military. I was an HT in the military. So I can kind of do it, but you know what, I don't like to sweat pipes and shit, copper. So I glue. This is the truth. I use a product that glues copper. It's like this cold weld. It makes it easy for me, man. No problem. It glues it real good. So I just have like real short copper lines here. I put that bathtub in. I never put a drain like that in, like a shower drain. I figured it out by looking at YouTube. I didn't do that. We were working on like it was always like pressure lines. I can work on like a flushometer type toilet. It was always like just taking out a line and putting a new line in that was like pressure tested. That was mostly what I did. I didn't like it. Obviously, I didn't want. I thought about doing it right when I got out of the Navy, and I'm like, no, I'm going to art school. Fuck this. I don't want to get stuck doing that. I didn't like it in the military. You know. It was not the worst, but it wasn't the best either. So. Khaki, that's just a plastic bag. I'll remove it. I'll remove it. Hang on. Oh, my leg's hurting me. Hang on. Hang on. Kick around. Sammy! Destiny will be here soon. It's crazy, but true. Cack. Okay, I'm gonna put this away, because this is not helping. This just sort of bums me out when I do it. But I'm keeping it because it does work with the microphone pretty good. Right? All my work was basic faucet washers, leak under kitchen, unclogged kitchen, sink flushometer, unclogged tubs. I mostly did stoves because I was the best at it. Stoves. That's an interesting thing to work on. Stoves. Jackie, what do you want, baby? The cackers. Replace toilet bowls. I've done that. Um, I don't like doing it. I can do it, but that's why I just, man, you know, I've done a lot of welding since I've been out of the Navy, but I don't want to sweat pipes. I don't want to do that. Mostly in the Navy, we weren't sweating pipes anyway because it would, what we would do is we would braze. It was always silver solder. It wasn't this like copper and fucking bullshit. I had an appliance repair business. I see, um, you know, this nonsense with the propane torch and the solder. I don't know. I've done it and I'm like, I don't like it. So I just glue them. I just glue it. The product works. Do you know of that product? It's called like Just for Copper or something like that. It works. These lines have been in here since I had the house. I had to put it in. That's about 15 years. I bought this shack, and I didn't live in it, and it was like freezing during the winter. I drained the line before the winter, but I mean, it's amazing that the copper glue works on copper pipe like that. No, I say that to anybody that's like a professional plumber, and they're like, "You use what?" It's a glue for copper pipe. If anything like copper, anything that has copper in it, it glues. I can't do You can if you glue it. I know what a turbo torch is. I prefer, oxyacetylene. But if you're doing that brazing, or the soldering, whatever it is, I don't know. We didn't do that in the Navy. It's just like, give me a propane torch. But I swear to God that the copper glue, you can buy it online. Ace Hardware sells it. Home Depot used to sell it. They don't sell it anymore. I don't know why. It's a good product. It actually works. It works. There's less cleaning up the pipe. Man, it's surprising. It's surprising how well the copper glue works, but it does. Somebody invented it. I believe it was some guy in Brazil or something. There's 2 products out now. Map gas, yeah. I gotta fill my tanks. I gotta make this thing for the show. I have to weld some shit. When I was in the Navy, I cheated on my arc welding test. I had a dream about it recently too. I cheated. What you had to do is you had to. I never arc weld when I was on the ship, maybe once or twice. But what you had to do is you had to weld a bead around a pipe, but you couldn't move the pipe. So when I get under here, I'd have problems. If you didn't weld around the pipe, you were going to get stuck. You're going to get stuck. I didn't want to be, stuck in HT school, so I moved the pipe. They said, don't do it if you get caught. I took my chances. I like to do it now. I didn't like doing it in welding school, though. I wasn't into it. That overhead shit, the worst is you get some slag on you. It's going to just keeps burning. It does. It's weird that we're talking about this, and I had this dream recently about that. Like, I'm not for cheating. I'm not for cheating, but I did sort of cheat in HTA school because I didn't want to get stuck, and I was having trouble. I kept trying it, and every time I got underneath it, overhead is a pain, and slag is a bitch. So, I just turned it a little bit. I didn't turn the whole thing, but it was like, I did cheat. I did cheat. I admit it. HTA school, welding overhead, man. I moved it a little bit. I just confessed. It's weird I would have a dream about that. I don't know why I had a dream about that, but We had them. We had them on the ship. We had Tig and Meg. They are, it's nice shit. I wasn't, that's not really what I did mostly. Mostly it was just silver solder. Hey y'all, how you doing? Hi Linda, I was just telling how I cheated on my welding test in the Navy. I don't think I was the only one, to tell you the truth. Right, Michelle? I think she was in the Navy with me. Troy. The thing is called a front man. Do you know anything about it? I cheated on the test. What do you want me to do? I didn't want to get stuck there. It's the Fender front man. I didn't want to get stuck. And I was trying to do the overhead weld, and every time I did it, it was not working, so I just moved the pipe just a little bit, and then went back to the other side. I admit it, man. I felt bad about it, but I was like, man, I was worried I was going to get stuck in HT school. It's a Fender front man. It's a Fender front man. It'd be fine, right? You said another one, but it's about $70 or something. Not for a bass, but for a good. Come on, man. What are you doing to me? What? Hey, wait a minute. Troy. The thing that Katya was using for the bass, okay? That was a Polaroid. It was like real cheap. I bought it at Dollar General. Now, she was using it for a bass. But you telling me that I can't use something like that for a bass and a guitar? No, I don't want you to lie to me. Why wouldn't it work? That thing worked fine for Katya. Why? I can't. No, I'm not going to get two. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. Are you telling me that if I use a bass with that one, I'm going to blow it out? I don't care what Katya was using, man. Not able to be a dick, but she was terrible. Okay, but that's not the point that I'm saying. That's funny, but that's not the point that I'm saying. Is you need a bass amp. And you're just not being a stickler. Come on. Better to get a bass amp and keep one for both. How about this? Can I buy a bass amp and use the guitar on the bass amp? Bass amp won't blow with the guitar. Oh, so you're saying, I see what you're saying. You're saying buy a bass amp and you can use the guitar. Be wicked the second you run the bass through it. What? Guitar amp will be racked the second you run the bass through it. Oh, really? Oh, okay. So you're saying, do not buy a bass amp. You say buy a bass amp, and I can play the guitar on the bass amp. That's what you're saying. Especially if you want clean sound, no need for a guitar amp. Okay, I got it. Okay. All right, I got you. Thank you. I get it. All right, I believe you. Who cares where my shirt is, dude? It's summer. Goodbye. Grow up. You never seen anybody not wearing a shirt? Thank you, Troy. I believe you. So this Fender Frontman 10G electric guitar, I see. Okay, it says guitar. It doesn't say bass. I get you. Okay. All right. I believe you. I totally believe you. Come on, Freddie. Freddie. Bass amplifier. Oh, hang on, man. Okay. I see. It's specific. It's very specific. I understand now, Troy. What is Troy? What does it mean when it says? Okay, so say it's donor bass amp, 15-watt bass guitar amplifier, DBA 1 electric practice bass combo. What do you mean what do they mean combo? It's a combo of what? It's a combo meaning what? It's a combination what? That's for bass and guitar? Oh, there's the Fender Rumble. That's what you were talking about. That's another combo. Is that what they mean? It means for a bass. Combo amp is a speaker with an integrated amp head. Oh, of course, that makes perfect sense. Let me read this what he wrote again. Combo amp is a speaker with an integrated amp head. A non-combo would be a speaker that you buy a speaker head for. So you're saying that I would want combos are easier but not as nice sounding or repairable. Combos are easier. That's what I wanted to hear. Sounding or repairable. It's repairable if I own it. I fixed that thing that Katya was playing. I took it apart. I fixed it. So you are sort of correct. You know, it was like a loose connection. It was just like so obvious what was wrong with it. Like here, it works. Not to be mean. It's so funny. Yeah, but look at me. I'm terrible. You know. You look at the amps in the 70s, they were all speakers with separate heads. Like the Marshall Stack was just a speaker that requires a power amp for a head. I see. Okay. Okay. I got you. Got it. Okay. I want a combo. And here it is. Sam, what are you doing, man? The donor is $80. So is the Ibanez. Well, here's a question, Troy. I'm looking at the donor, right? And it comes with some cables, right? And I don't understand why it's coming with cables that look like they're really Hang on. Oh, it's for headphones. I see. I see. Okay. All right. Yes, it does. They are probably not the best quality cables. Am I to assume that the cable that came with the kids amp, that this is shit? Am I correct in assuming that? If you put out art like nobody would care, because, well, oh my god, shitty cables are a pain in the ass because they become bad connections. Is that right? Is that what I'm assuming? It becomes a bad connection, so it's a bad cable. I would imagine. Buy the Monster brand cable, they will replace it for free for life. Um, so, when Troy, when you said there's 60, no, I'm not paying $60 for something like that yet. Come on, man. Come on. I'm looking at a base that's, $20 more. Hang on. Troy. Under $100. What is the best all-around bass for, or all-around amp for a bass, and I can use for an electric guitar? Well, when you're dealing with bad connections a lot. We had I had one of these down in the studio, right? We brought it back here and she was using it and it was screwed up. It had a bad connection. I know what you're talking about. I'm like, this thing's shot. Troy, tell me. If you have to stay under, yeah, man, come on. Go with the Fender Rumble 2500. Yeah, let me type it in. That's not under 100, dude. That's not under 100. Try another one. The donor. We're back to the donor. How about the man, yeah, I'm not in a position like that right now. Freddie said put it on your watch. Freddie's been buying, right? Fuck. Alright. Fuck, man. The donor. Let me go back to the donor. What's the deals on Craigslist? No, I looked at Craigslist. I already looked. There was nothing except really old, cool shit, but it's just like, let's go back here. Peace, man. Looks like that's it. There's an Ibanez. I am the dog with the sniper rifle. Here's a donor. Another one. This is $80, and it's 10 watts. How many is this? That's 15 watt. I don't know what any of this means, man. Um, Troy, out of the donors, right? There's two different kinds of donors, right? There's one that there's for under $100. There's the one, Troy. There's a 15 watt base. Troy. No, I'll put both of these on the wish list, and then you go tell me which one is the proper one to get. Okay? So I'm gonna put both of these on the wish list, and you tell me what's better. Okay? What's the advantage of having more watts? It's louder. So for here, just look at these, okay? I'll just put these in, and then 'cause I don't know what I'm doing, man. I really I have this is like. Okay. Now hang on. Okay. Okay. All right. Go look. Oh, I'll get you the list. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. Where are we? I can't believe the vampire's coming tomorrow. Oh, look at Troy playing the guitar to a puppy. All right, hang on.
Most guys get serious eye bags as they get older, but most guys don't do anything about it. Because most guys don't really understand skincare.
I don't care.
They think it's too expensive.
No.
And they don't believe anything actually works.
No,
But here's
that
the
I don't
thing.
give a shit. Why
Most
would I
guys
care?
Are wrong. Because there's actually a few ways to reduce your eye bags.
Look at they're showing a
There's
model.
actually a few ways to reduce your eye bags.
Look at they're showing a model.
Ways to reduce your eye bags.
Look at they're showing a model.
Ways to reduce your eye bags.
All right, there it is. This message was held for review. My message was? Why is my message being held for review? Oh, look, it's Christy. What's up, Christy? How you doing? Yeah, you like that echo? It's pretty awesome, right? It is pretty good. Hang on, I'm gonna... yeah, I guess that you're gonna say the amp... yeah, you're gonna say the amp that has more watts, the donor with more watts at $89 than $79, correct? I'll do you one better, Peter, which is what? Am I correct? I am correct, right? That is what you're gonna say. Yeah, but bigger isn't always better, you know? It's not. It's not. Yeah, let's hear what he says. I bet he's gonna say that. Oh, that's 25 watts. You of course you would want the 25 watter. This crap on me, man. What's that? Is that something I can... Okay, let's see. What's that? That doesn't... yeah, but we can't... That link doesn't work. The base bigger is better for big. It's a donor as well. Donor, whatever it is. Yeah, but your link doesn't work, so I don't know what you're looking at. But yes, the 25 watt is great. Okay. Why, I don't understand what the advantage is. I mean, I'm not gonna be going up on stage with it at least another 3 months. Look at my eyebrow, man. I'll put it back down. You know, it's gonna take me at least 3 months to learn how to play it good enough. All right. Troy, son. Highlight and... The advantage is you won't blow it out. Oh, okay. Better, cleaner, and warmer sound. My hands are filthy. It's $96. For which one? Hang on. Essentially, the base signal is wide. Okay, I can relate to that. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. It takes up a lot of space in the audio spectrum. Hang on. Let me go look what you were looking at. Maybe if I cut and paste it or something. Okay. This tinyurl.com. I don't know what this is. I'm going to do this. I'm going to copy, paste. A URL is terminated. You visited was used by the creator. Violate the terms of use. Tinyurl has no. And why did you put that there? I don't know why you did that. It looks like I'm like somewhere I shouldn't be. That tiny URL thing. I don't know what that was. I clicked on it. It looked like spam, Troy. I don't know. Huh. It's very interesting. I'm just seeing something. Anyway, I'm gonna put a shirt on. What do y'all think about that? I think I should. I don't have any oil for my weed eater. I'm gonna go see if my neighbor has a little bit, I think. Peter wants to know why he needs more wattage for his bass amp. Who are you saying that to? Oh, Milk Roots, another, highlight it, and I don't know how to do that. I cut and paste, and, all right, I'll try it again. Highlight it. Milk Roots knows what he's doing, though. The tinyurl works fine. Okay. We're gonna try it again. Okay. Highlight it. You know, I don't really know what I'm doing. Clearly. Okay, so highlight it. And then do what? What am I supposed to do with it? Cut and paste it? What do you mean? If I cut and paste it and then put it where? Where am I supposed to put it? In this search bar? You'll think I'm a moron, don't you? I don't know what I'm doing. What do I? It's blue. What am I supposed to do with it? Do I put it in Amazon or something? What do I do? Right click and hit go. Okay. It says cut. Oh, go. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, I see. I see. So that's like 5 more watts. That's what you're saying. Um. I think I need chocolate because I think I'm about to fall asleep. Yeah, they don't sell that on. Yeah. Pretty rocking. I gotta learn the C. What do I gotta do? I gotta learn a C and a G. I'm learning the C and the G sometime today. I'll start doing that. I don't know if I want to be George Benson or Eric Clapton. I haven't decided yet. Maybe Clapton. I could be the new Clapton, right? C, G, and D. C and G. Okay, I'm working on the D. I got the D. I got the D. No, I'm listening to Troy. I'm working on the D, and now I'm going to add in the C and the G. It's I just want to get the D a little bit better. And what I'm doing for the D is I'm finding myself, what I do is I do the D, and then I move my hands off, my fingers where they're placed, and then try to put them back down, right? So that's how I'm sort of teaching myself to do it, trying to get muscle memory. Something like that. I'll get it. D, A, C, and G, and the E are essentials. This thing is so out of tune. Where's the fucking thing? So first string's a D, right? The big fat one. The fat one is the sixth string. Okay. Okay, it's a D. Second one is a G, correct? The biggest is an E? Then why does my... Oh, because that's on bass. Hang on. Okay, that's on guitar. And then why is it coming up green as a D? Then why is the fat one on my thing coming up on this as D? Look, hang on. Well, I thought that it was supposed to be able to tell what string it was. You got to tune it up from D to E, okay? All right? Okay, so fat one's an E. All right. The sixth string is a D, so it's got to be tighter. So D. Are you sure? It's still staying at D, man. Fuck this tuner, man. I don't think this thing works. I think it's got a bad battery. Gonna fucking break the string, I can tell, man. Oh, wait a minute, I was on the wrong one. I stand corrected. E. The second one is what? A G? Second one's a G. Okay. Then the... No, that would be the 1, 2, 3, the fourth string, the fifth string. The fifth one is an A? Then why is it coming up G, dude? Oh, here's an A. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it. A. I was thinking with Troy. Ah, that's fucking funny as shit, dude. You're funny. Okay. One, two, three. The fourth string is what? A, D, G. I'm looking for a G on the fourth one. Okay. To what? A, D, G. To B, this is B. There, let's go tighter. B7, D, D, B. I'm gonna break this, man. I can tell. It's getting too tight. Now it's an E. D is the fourth. I'm breaking it, man. Fuck. All right. D. Okay. No, what is it? Hang on. Why did Eddie go A, D, G, B, E? Why did he do that? Remove it. That's not right? Next string is a G. So that's my 1, 2. The third string is a G. Okay. G. The second string is a B. Oh, thanks for warning me. Second string is what? What is this? Supposed to be a B? E, A, D, G, B, E. Okay, so it is a B. Okay, B. All right. E. Okay, looking for E. It says A or B. Hang on, wait a minute. What was it? See, I'm looking for an E. Oh, I think I had it. That's it, right? Alright. I'm gonna have to write that down. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I can't play AC/DC, man. I can't play anything. I'm just trying to learn the D chord, man. I don't. Well, I'm not a dad. I don't drink beer. Isn't that it? That's it. Alright, I gotta put this down. Here comes the sun. I can't play that Milk Roots. You can. You can probably play anything. I'm going to get. I was just thinking about it. I'm gonna go get one. I will go get. I will go get one. I will go get one. I promise you. I will go get one. Well, maybe I need the crutch. Maybe I need the crutch. And that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That's like saying using a leash with a dog. Come on. I can. There's a music place down in Corning. I'll go buy one, and then y'all can tell me where it goes on the guitar. Yeah, I play the trumpet. Yeah, it's a tool, not a crutch. I know this person. See, this person's just a fucking idiot. They need to go. I got a dog outside. Can't believe it. Must be Harley. Ow. My leg hurts for some reason. Oh, I know why my leg hurts. It's fucked up. Harley's barking like crazy. Let's go see what Har's doing. Look at this place. It's cleaner than it's been in years. It's more straightened up than it's been in years, that's for sure. Shut up. I gotta quit slacking and start putting collars on, because it's been hell on, you know. I can't. I'm gonna charge some collars here, Candy. Charge everything. Marty's is in the car. Okay, go get the food. Hang on, baby. His pants are falling down. Just walking around like this. I'll put some food in the oven. In the shitty oven. Not the real oven. Real oven. well. Well, well, well. Damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Where's the one? Where's Lawrence? Is that it? So, that's not good. What's this? This is a blue collar. What's this? Many educators. Plug it in. Plug all the bed was in the first causes. Plug everything. Where's all that stuff? So if I go back in there and the thing is screwy again. Hang on. No, it's still good. There you go. No. Look at that light. Just get some pants on my fit. Where would I put all that? I haven't been charging collars because I haven't been putting them on. I need to start putting them on. No, I can't find any of the equipment. Oh, here we go. Yeah, right here, in my face. Time to get serious again. No more BS. Bullshitting around. Right, khaki? Fucking done fucking around. I'm done being immature. So immature now. Everything's gonna be charged, khaki. We're getting back in the dog training business. Can't be fucking around like this. I do appreciate what you were saying, Troy, and I do appreciate you telling me not to, like using the comparison of the Polaroid thing. That's exactly like this. It's just as shitty. It does make sense. I get it. That thing was a joke. This thing's a joke. You gotta at least have something that's sort of decent, especially if you're the bass. I get it. Like, I get it. It's a different sound. It will blow out a regular guitar amp. I do appreciate that. It does make total sense. It didn't right off the bat because I'm like, well, that worked, right? Why can't I get another shitty one like that? Because that shitty one that left is just as shitty as this, and that shitty one is going to be broken soon, and it was sort of broken. I had to fix it once. So it does make sense. You sort of like, you don't want the shitty, really shitty thing. It does make sense. Like this, we should check and see if this works good with the microphone still, because if this doesn't work with the microphone, better to throw 200, I get the Polaroid thing cost, I think it was on sale for like $35 or something. I got it for exactly what you were talking about. Remember, you were saying just use this one for that, and that's exactly why I bought it. So it's like no great loss, because I bet I still got pretty much the same thing. I bet this works fine with the microphone. I bet it still works great. Let's just double check. Testing. Oh yeah. That is a smooth sounding microphone, isn't it? Hey, hey. Where is it? Hello? 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 Hey, I'll be back to pick you up later. Mr. Microphone. It works fine, right? Breaker 19, break for a radio check. Break. You got the rubber ducky here. There you go. Moon, check out whatever. Said something. She wrote something in English. That was English writing. She had to type it. She typed that. Mango seems as up. I gotta let Mango out. Hang on. Mr. Microphone, check. We'll be back to pick you up later. Hang on. It works. Mango, come here, buddy. Come here, dude. Don't take a leak. Let's go, man. Come on, hurry up. Come on, let's get you outside, dude. Come on, here, I got you. Get outside, take a pee. Well, this is a really great moment that my crappy amp still works for this. This is a wonderful day. It is $5. Doesn't work for a bass. It doesn't really work for a bass at all, but it certainly makes my voice sound wonderful, doesn't it? It does. So this is $5, and I'm not throwing it away because it was $5 well spent, because this is exactly why I bought it. And then lo and behold, maybe a few weeks later, I've decided I'm going to be a rock star, so I have to get a decent amp. That's the decision that I made, and I'm going to stick with it. It's a fact. It's a fact. I'll let Troy can be my warm-up band. I'll let you warm up the crowd for me, and then I'll come out and really show them how I'm a musician. And you know what, Milk Rose, you can be in the warm-up. You can warm up the crowd too. You're a musician. If somebody else wants to be warm up the crowd for me when I'm a big star, I'll let you. It's fine. Yeah, I know you're really excited about that. I know how you really are into like the public life and everything, Milk Roots. So you'll love it. You'll love it being on stage. The adoring fans screaming for Milk Roots. Then they'll be screaming for Troy. And then me, I'll be booed probably. I'll be booed. I'll be like the sober Darby Crash. Terrible musician. Just terrible. But I'll be entertaining. Oh, there's Nessa. Hello, Nessa. Well, I used to do open mics. Oh, well then you are accustomed to being on stage. There you go. Are you doing open mic night doing music or comedy? Because your artwork really isn't, it's kind of scary at times. Okay, yes, Hillsby, you could play the tambourine or maybe the spoons or... Nessa's hungover. Her birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Nessa. 24. 24. She's the virgin Nessa. Yeah, Linda, everybody's favorite MILF. You can be the backup dancer for sure. You'll have groupies, I know you will. Don't bring your husband. You do not want to bring that dude. But we will still allow him on the ship. It was me and my brother. We were called Florida? Florida? Huh. Yeah, so your brother's a musician, huh? Can you say a few? G38. Do we have G38? B94. 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 Bingo! Yeah, bingo, right there. That's what this would be good for, is the bingo parlor. Maybe I'll start bingo, you know? Is that against the law? That's gambling, isn't it? The washboard. You can play the washboard, sure. Certainly. Bingo! And bingo was his name, oh. B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O. That's going to be the first song that I'm going to play on the guitar. You think I'm lying? It's not. Because I already know the words. And bingo was his name, oh. See, I got it. Yes, but he doesn't record stuff like me. What do I have? A lot of old recordings of the two of us online. Oh, I see. I got all my lucky statues out. Linda's doing a laughing out loud. Making many mistakes. There are no mistakes, Troy. Be more positive. You know there's no mistakes. I'm not good after a few takes. Oh, you are. You are. Don't worry about it. Just relax. Breathe deep the gathering gloom. Watch lights fade on every room. Something about black, blah, 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 blah. And we decide which is right and which is an illusion. There you go. Happy accidents. That's what they call. That's what they say when somebody gets pregnant. It's a happy accident. It's not really that happy, but I guess it is once the kid's born. Peter, you should go back to that pond where the beavers are and still look and see if they're still there. Oh, we'll be going back to the beaver pond. Definitely. I got some plans for the beaver pond. That's Cinnamon Lake, I believe, probably. I believe that'd be Cinnamon Lake. We'll go back there. I think we can find some varnish cap mushrooms. It's a slang by a woman. I don't know what you're talking about. Troy's talking nonsense, I think. Not all nonsense. What he says about, the song about the dog named Bandit, I don't know. I only know a song about Bingo, and Bingo was his name, O. B-I-N-G-O. B-I-N-G-O. Bingo was his name, O. O was his last name. Bingo. Alright? Khaki the dog. I'll sing a song about Khaki the dog, probably live on stage. Khaki the dog. Khaki the dog. Something like that. Peter is the best cam girl. Well, not really a girl, but I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you, Nessa. It's all right. What are you doing? You want me to whisper sweet nothings into the microphone? How are your fingers holding up? My fingers are fine because I screwed around with the mandolin. So the fingers are fine. I'm not having any trouble with those. Not an issue. None whatsoever. I gotta get some chocolate in me. That's what I feel like I need. Will y'all stay right here while I get some chocolate? You know what I want to do is get a shirt on. Temperature came down a little bit. It's not that I'm cold. Peter Nessa and I are virtuosos. She plays the skin flute and I play the rusty trombone. Come on. The rusty trombone. Have I ever tried psychedelics? No, and neither should you. Naughty, 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 naughty. Why would you ask me a question like that? Do I seem like I would do something crazy? I'm not crazy. Am I? Bucket, buck, bucky, bucky, bucket the cat, Kecky the duck, bucky, bucky, buck, little baby buck. How's that? Bucket, did you like your song, dude? Where are you? Where's Bucket? Bucket's nowhere to be found. Bucket, buck. I don't think Bucket likes this. Thoughts on the skunk ape? That it's a Bigfoot. Does that sum it up for you? It's a Bigfoot. It's a big, because it has a big foot. Mushrooms are still good in pasta. Right you are, Hillsby. Right you are. I bought some pasta today when I was at Wegmans. I bought some ravioli, I believe. New Creatures would be the goat girl that I saw recently, running down the road, and then across the road, she had a rabbit in her mouth, and then she took the rabbit with her hands and tore it apart and just started like drinking blood. It's weird. I bet Chippy Whippy, Chippy Whippy, Chip Chipperoo, Chip Chipperoo, Chippy. Chippy's with his mom right now, I bet. Don't tell Jimmy, but I think Chippy likes his mom a little bit better. Sorry, Jimmy. Yeah, it does sound like something a vampire would do. Best hangover foods would be rice pudding there, Nessa. I would recommend rice pudding. I had a friend, a Mexican friend, that said that mondongo was really great. So if you could find some tripe soup, that will get rid of your hangover. I don't know if it's mondongo or it's one of those tripe soups. Whatever the one is that they make in Mexico, that would be your hangover helper. That's what he always said. He said, oh yeah, my mom would make it great. I'd be hungover, I'd eat that, I'd be old. And tamales. He did mention tamales. He said I'd have a bowl of tripe soup, mondongo, or what is it in the menudo? Menudo is something else. I believe that's from the islands. I think that's the Puerto Rican tripe soup is menudo, and mondongo is from Mexico, I believe. I'm not making this up. I'm not. Menudo and mondongo. Hangover is a combination of dehydration and sugar fall. Sure. You are correct, sir. Matzo ball soup. I got some here. I could make it, but you're not around, so you're not going to be able to eat it. But I do have the dry mix matzo ball soup in there because I've had it and I liked it. So I got it again. You're a woman? My mother's a woman. Congratulations, you're a female. Oh, yeah, really? I didn't know that, Mom Lover 2. You're a woman, really? I always think I'm a dude.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. What's that about? Huh. Give me a little bit more information and I'll try and remember that you're a woman. Moon Lover. Moon Lover, Ted, can you tell us what you do for a living? Can you give us a little bit of information to help me remember that you're a skirt? Joan missed out on mango. Do you know you know Joan, don't you? Weren't you in that store at sometime? You're a yoga instructor. Oh, I bet you are, aren't you? Are you a yoga instructor in Williamsburg, Brooklyn? Yes, you met her. I remember you telling me that. You met Joni. Yes, that is correct. She couldn't handle the 5-pound dog. Yes. How long ago was that you were in the store? Are you sure it was John? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. You would know it was John. No, I'm not in Brooklyn. That's right. You're in Brooklyn visiting your sister, I think. And you went to Joni's store and you met Joan in the cat store 4 years ago. It's quite some time ago. That is correct. You were visiting your sister. And you, Moon Lover 2, you're a female, right? You're totally female. Congratulations. I bet you like all the things that chicks like. Like, chicks like yogurt. Did you know that? That chicks like yogurt? I bought some yogurt today because a vampire's coming that's a female, and I thought, well, she's not going to really want to eat human food. However, if I can get her to eat something, it might be yogurt, because chicks like yogurt. And you know what else chicks like? They like chocolate. And they also say, like, oh, that's to die for. But it's not. It's just chocolate. Your country's to die for, your family to die for. Chocolate is just tasty. I'm going to get some chocolate. I'll be right back. Hang on. I'm getting chocolate right now. Hang on. Like Bobby McFerrin. ASMR. Eating chocolate. I'm not, hello? I'm not really sure why I want to play music, because I already do play music with my voice. I have the voice of a baby angel. So I guess me playing guitar and mandolin and everything else will just add to my voice, which is freaking awesome. It's pretty good. Kind of want to go in there and take a bath, try and wake up. Seriously. I might do it. Somebody's talking about a shoe. That would be really big shoe. That's one of my impressions. I've got a really big shoe. Can anybody guess who that is? I'll give you a hint. Michael Jackson was on that shoe. But we got a really big shoe. We got the Jackson 5 from, you said you're from Gary, Indiana? Gary, Indiana, right? Yes, sir. I'm a young Michael Jackson. Yes, sir. Well, we got a really big shoe. Oh, there you go, Ed Sullivan. Good guess. Thank you. I know everybody's clapping about my Ed Sullivan. And Michael J. Young Michael Jackson. Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm out front because I'm the cutest. But I'm gonna grow up and be a monster. Oh, well, we have a really big shoe. Here's a cute kid who's gonna grow up and be a monster. He did grow up to be a monster in more ways than one. You know what I'm saying? Looked like a monster for sure. What did he do to his nose? Why did he do that? He didn't, you know, it looked fine. I promise I won't get any work done. I promise. Promise everybody I won't do it. I'm not gonna do it. Unless somebody wants me to do a TV show or something, and said, we don't want to do a TV show unless you get like some Botox. And I'll be like, okay, send me to the doctor, I'll do it. What, you need me to dye my hair? You're gonna give me a little extra money for that? All right, let's do it. Let's dye my hair. Other than that, I don't want to do it. I don't really care about how I look. I don't care about how I feel. Don't ever want to get out of shape again. Listen, Michael Jackson was a huge monster. Ask Applehead. Poor little dodo head. Michael, I'm in the bathroom. Will you leave me alone? No, it's perfectly natural for me to be in here with you, doo-doo head. Michael, I gotta go. I gotta take a dump, Michael. Oh, well, okay, go ahead. I'm gonna go over here behind the shower curtain. Just laughing at my Michael Jackson jokes. It's not even, I can do them now because he's not alive. And I was never, good musician, but the vampire girl thinks that Michael Jackson is an incredible musician, and he is, but he was also a monster. My cousins, my aunt and uncle were totally into Michael Jackson, went down to, yes, he was a Jehovah's Witness, whatever. Went down to Busch Stadium to see him. I remember back in the day with the kids. They were all excited about going. I was like, really? You're going to see Michael Jackson? Oh yeah, we love him. He's talented, he had talent, I preferred the young Michael Jackson, when he was normal. I'm sorry, does that sound like I'm passing judgment on Michael? Let me think about somebody else I can pass judgment on. Hillsby's mom's family is Swiss, so evidently she likes chocolate and Swiss cheese. What else would she like? Well, I forgot to get strawberries. I had some, but I ate them. I have frozen strawberries, though. You know what I'm saying? Hang on here. Hang on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run some water. Okay. I'm gonna jump in the bath, like I said that I wanted to do, and then I'm gonna come right back. And listen, I might even leave the door open. Okay. So I'll get in the bathtub. I'll be in the bathtub. You won't see me naked. Would you all like that? It's fantasy time. Maybe I'm wearing clothes. But I'm getting in the bathtub. What do y'all think about that? Isn't that going to be exciting? Well, hang on. So I'm going to take a bath, and you all can just stay right here. Sam, what are you doing up there, dude? Hang on. Sam, are you fucking up that fan that I just put in there, dude? Man, that costs money, man. No, you're not. You're not fucking up that fan, are you? You can't get up there, can you? No, what would you do?
bath, Sam. Khaki, I'm gonna take a bath. Can you handle it? Where's your cat, Khaki? Where's Bucket? Is Bucket in this? Where's Bucket? Sort of worried I don't see Buck. Oh, there's Buck. It's over by the window. I'm flipping out. There's Bucket right there.
I'm gonna run some bath water in my stock tank bathtub. Okay? So everybody just hang on. I'm gonna try and wake up here. I'm also gonna do, I'm gonna work out, I've got to do a few push-ups because I do feel like I'm gonna fall asleep, and that's my answer to everything is to do some push-ups. Oh, I feel bad? I got anxiety? Do push-ups. Oh, I want to quit drinking. I'm gonna do some push-ups. I don't want to quit smoking. I'll do some push-ups. I'm bummed out about something. Whatever. I'll do a push-up. Hang on, I'll be right back.
I need clean clothes to put on. Wow, tomorrow is
Thursday, I think. I think it's Thursday, the 10th. For some reason, I think something's happening. I don't know. It's just another Thursday to me. I'll figure it out. Well, it's a little overcast right now. Hang on. I gotta wake up. Hang on.
clothes. dog. We gotta take Sam food. Sammy has to eat. He's an animal. And some pork. Check on Mango. Peach. Take it easy, dog. Take it easy, dog. Hey, I gotta put your pen. I gotta sort the pen. Marty, what are you doing, dude? Can't eat the dog. I can only do this for one more day because someone else will be living here. Seriously, I stopped doing it when someone's living here. I'm not going to do that. Unless I catch her doing it. Then, whatever. She might be an animal. Well, she is. She's a vampire. So make sure you can't. Nobody can see me when I get in the tub. No, I don't think you can. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, that feels so good. Marty, shut up, brother. Shut up, brother Marty. Marty, knock it off, man. Oh my God. That feels good. Oh, Jesus. It's so much better. Oh. Oh, I feel much better. Thinking I won't. Oh, that was interesting. That was really interesting. You know, there's clearly a lot of people that play music, you know, on the stream that know about music. I knew Troy played music. I just didn't. Troy, I just didn't understand. I mean, you had said that you had played music and had a band or whatever. I had no idea. You definitely shouldn't drop it. You're not. But you should put it out there more. You could be like the male Laura Cox, right? Well, not really. She's kind of hot. You're a dude. Really, Troy, I'm sure that there's a bunch of people that are talented musicians. You know, I've known people like that are like in New York City, like real brilliant. They're just, you would think that they'd be famous. And they played that, you know, like I'd go see them at CBGB's. They were friends of mine. I'd go to CBGB's and see them play, but none of them really like. They all sort of gave up, though, now that I think about it. They all sort of gave up. That's the secret to being an artist is, if you're young and you're an artist, don't get married and have kids. Well, I'm trying to think. No, that's not necessarily true. That's like saying, don't have kids and be a dog trainer. I know several people that have kids and are a dog trainer and are very competent, and they just sort of gave up. I don't think it had anything to do with the kids. I think that they just got tired of trying. So if you get tired of trying, that's the problem. I'm thinking about this one woman, very talented. Now she has a kid that's real old. Well, not real old, but you know, I'm thinking of two people, both have kids that are like, you know, could be playing in bars, or close to it, probably like 17 or 18. So, I mean, like back in the 90s, you know, one didn't have a recording contract, they had some other kind of contract, which had to do with writing, I believe. And it's a difficult business. I don't really understand how it is nowadays, you know, with putting stuff online. Maybe you write a song, you put it online, and it can be a big hit. You know, maybe you don't need the record company, you don't need the label. I don't know. I have a friend in the music business, though, and he knows a lot of people. But I'm not a musician, so he can't really help me. But he's like a big name. Like as far as venues go, he'd be one of the bigger names in the world because he has several venues in the United States and other countries, like all going by the same, you know. He's a really nice guy too. I was talking to him one day and he was talking about, somebody wanted me to meet their kid who was a very talented musician because this guy has connections, and then the pandemic started. So don't discount if you're an artist and you're young. Don't discount knowing people that can open doors for you. If you know people like that and they want to help, let them help. Let them help. because it's real hard getting into any of the arts. It is, whether you're a gallery artist or a musician. If somebody wants to help, let them help. They want to. People want to help. People are helping me. They're buying stuff on the Amazon wish list. You know, it's the same kind of thing. It's like people want to help. There's a lot of people in this world that are good, that don't have any other intentions other than like they want to help. You know, it's a fact. Generally speaking, I think people are good, man. People really wanna do the right thing, and they want to help. And there was some years ago. I'll tell you a story. This is a personal story. Somebody wanted to help me, and I was pretty financially down and out. And this is a friend of mine that has, you know, lots of money. And she called me, and I don't know how she knew I was so broke. That was back when I only had like one pair of shoes. For like a couple years, I only had one pair of shoes. And she called me, and she said, I want to send you some money. And she told me the amount. I was like, oh my God, I can't accept that. Sure you can. Sure you can. That's what she said. Absolutely you can. And I contacted this one friend of mine, and I said that this friend of mine wants to give me this amount of money, and I said, like, it's so much money, I can't accept that. And he said, of course you can. She wants to help you, and if you don't accept it, it's sort of being rude if somebody wants to help. It's like if somebody wants to tip you, take the tip and be gracious. And I don't know. Don't deny help. I guess you don't want to deny help because you're really taking it away from somebody. You know, there's a lot of people that, like, including myself, you know, that I'm a heavy tipper. I'm a heavy tipper. But I'm poor, so I can't really tip that heavy. But it gives people power, sort of. It makes people feel good, and it gives people power. And if you've never done it, if you're not a charitable person, just check it out and see how it goes. See how you feel after it, you know? You don't have to give a lot. You can also just talk to somebody. You see that homeless guy? Man, just go say hello. Homeless woman, just go say hello. Ask them how they're doing. That's it. You know, just treat them like a human. Tonka, knock it off, brother. What? I owe that friend of mine something. I don't know what. I could never repay her. I couldn't. Like the one grant I ever got was like from my friend. Here, make some art. That's what she said. She said, just take it and make something with it. There's something that I made with it that nobody's seen. There's some artwork that I made with it that nobody's seen. And I could have never made this artwork without her infusion of cash. You know, nobody's seen it. Few people have seen it. Would have been really, I couldn't have produced it without, you know, not at that point in my life. It's been sitting on the back burner. I'll show it in October, maybe even before, but I would have never been able to produce it without her. I have no idea. That woman, God damn it. I should hang up and call her. I called her recently, she hasn't called me back. I told her something like that, I just said to you. Okay. You know. She's awesome, she really is. I don't even know how she knew because, I don't know how she knew. Well, I'm on YouTube, she probably could tell. I sort of wear shit on my sleeve. You know, I don't hide it real well. What am I gonna do? The longer somebody hangs around with me, the longer they see me, you know, they see I don't hide it well. Including you all. But she knew, I mean, I was talking to her on the phone, she could tell. Somebody's calling me a know-it-all. Let's see what they're referring to. A Bigfoot video. Cloaking Bigfoot. Barbara Shoop videos alien Sasquatch. You're a know-it-all. And they'll write under it, well, I know more than you. There you go. Somebody wants to come and live with me and Destiny. No, Brooklyn. No. No, you can't come live with me and Destiny. I don't want to do that. Thank you anyway, though. Oh. Look at Brooklyn. Marty, what are you doing? No, absolutely not. You can play guitar through a bass amp, but you can't play a bass through a guitar amp. Repeating what Troy's already said. I get it. I get it now. I get it. I get it. That could have been blown out the first time that I plugged the bass in. That's why it's like that. I get it. I get it. That piece of shit that was here, I get it. Oh, no. It'll cause them to be constipated. No, it would cause diarrhea in their dog by putting too much calcium. Too much calcium causes constipation. It's excreted that way. So no, that wouldn't cause diarrhea. They're probably just doing it just so wrong, Troy. You know, there's many reasons for people giving their dog diarrhea when they switch to the raw diet, and giving too much calcium is not enough. It's not it. Giving not enough calcium might cause diarrhea. Okay? They say they add a lot and still get runny poops. Well, there's like questions like, you know, what protein source are they using? And what is a lot? What do they mean a lot? I can't answer that question. You can tell them that they could pay for a Zoom consultation, but they're doing bone-in leg quarters and calcium. Why are they adding calcium? Tell them to stop. What? Why? They're adding calcium. They don't need to be adding calcium. Tell them to stop doing that. Tell them to stop giving calcium and the leg quarter. You don't need to add calcium. And tell them not to feed the dog for 12 to 24 hours. But you know what they might be doing? What kind of dog is it? There, you already told them. What kind of dog, what size dog is it? God, they're idiots. Friends are the worst. Well, thank you. I don't know what that is, but I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Somebody's talking about communism here, and I don't know what they're talking about. It's a Golden Max. Around the size of my, yeah, that'd be a leg quarter in the morning, leg quarter in the evening, or 2 leg quarters in the evening, something like that. But thanks for that 100 whatever that is. I really don't know what that is, but thank you. I appreciate it. I don't care. It's very nice. I don't know what that symbol is. I have no idea. What is that? Is that a yen? What is that? I'm just curious. I don't really care. I'm just curious. I've never seen that. That's 100 yen. That's cool. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I thought that might be a yen. That's very nice. It's very nice. It's rupees. Oh, it's rupees? Really? That's cool. No, it's great. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's rupees. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. Yeah. Why were they adding 650 milligrams of calcium when they already were? You're already giving the dog calcium with the leg quarter. That's really weird that they're doing a raw diet. Okay, Troy, and they don't really have any idea what they're doing. That's the problem. So, are they just doing a leg quarter in the morning and a leg quarter in the evening, or are they adding too much fiber? I told them how to do it, but then they didn't listen and they started adding calcium. So I bet they're doing it on their own. Let me ask you this. I think they do 1 leg quarter in the morning. Ask them this. Are they transitioning the dog? Are they still giving pet food in the leg quarter? Because if they are, that would definitely cause it. That'll screw your dog up. When you start giving raw diet, you stop giving pet food. There's no transition. They said have calcium on hand in case you need it. Yeah, well, you would have calcium on hand if you were going to give like pork or beef. No, just raw. They're not doing pet food anymore. How about treats? Did you ask them if they're doing milk bones or anything like that? Because mixing that with raw diet will screw your dog up too. That's all I said because I use pork and beef soon. Yeah, you told them no treats. That doesn't mean that they won't do it. And they're friends of yours, so do they give the dog rawhide? They now use chicken foot for a treat instead of greenies. If they just thank you. I appreciate the rupees, man. Seriously, they said keep the chicken feet to a minimum. I wouldn't even be doing that. You're transitioning the dog into a raw diet. Just give a leg quarter and let it go. Get the dog's beneficial bacteria working up. For teeth cleaning, they're using the leg quarter. That's it. They don't add in a chicken foot. And another thing, the dog might be wolfing the chicken foot down, okay, and not even chewing it. So in that case, if it's doing that, you could cause enteritis. See what I'm saying? So tell them not to do that. Just tell them to go to a chicken foot. Tell them to let the dog's stomach calm down. Don't feed the dog for 12 to 18 hours, something like that. Okay, so yeah, if it's just like taking the chicken foot and then swallowing it, no good. Also, you could tell them to make sure that the chicken that they're using, that the chicken leg quarter, make sure that the dog is chewing it properly. And to ensure that it's chewing it properly, they could give it to the dog frozen. Because if the dog has, stop thinking so much and listen to me and what I said, and I'll repeat that. Yeah, but hang on. If they're, okay, what? Marty, knock it off! I told them frozen, yes. You can't tell your friends anything though. You know this. That they'll do something stupid, and if there's one person that's sort of on board and one person that's like, well, this won't matter, and if they give people food, do you know if they do not give people food at all? Because if they give people food, that'll cause diarrhea. And a lot of people think that you can give like a little bit of people food now and then. Well, that screws up the behavior, you know. You know what I'm saying? They do not, from what they tell me, but how could I know? Yeah. And there might be one that's totally on board, and then the other one's like sneaking food. Like, the petter. There's going to be a petter involved. It has petters. I can't get enough of that oxytocin surge from watching the dog spinning around excited. I'm inclined to believe them. Oh, really? Huh. Well, just tell them to knock off the chicken feet, let the dog's stomach calm down, and just give him one leg quarter and see how it goes. Maybe the dog has Giardia, too. Maybe it's unrelated to the switch. That's a possibility, but I doubt it. That's weird that they were given 650 milligrams of calcium. Yeah, they could be like, maybe they don't change the water enough or something, or maybe the dog drank out of a creek, got Giardia. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. Do they take the dog out to the woods and shit? Maybe it drank salt water. Are they in California? That'll give your dog diarrhea real bad. I saw one of my Chesapeake Bays munched a jellyfish. Diarrhea real bad. Just like that. Spitting it out. Ugh. Real bad diarrhea. The vet would see something like that in the stool test. Giardia? Maybe not. When in doubt, they treat for Giardia, and for Giardia, you could go get Panacur, maybe the seawater. If they take it to the seawater, and the dog is thirsty, and it's been real hot, and it drinks seawater, diarrhea real bad. That can really get your dog sick. They take it to the beach, you better talk to them. There's no reason to be taking that dog to the beach. That's a miserable time for the dog. There's no shade, right? And they do things like this. They're thirsty, and then they'll go drink water. They'll go drink ocean water. That could make them sick. That's what you said. Yeah, you could get Panacur. You can get Panacur. That would be for if the dog had Giardia. Like, that's one thing that's used, is Panacur for, some days. Hang on, Marty. Yeah, quiz him about the beach, and is there a possibility that they don't like it? People, like the dog's gonna love the beach. Oh, we're going to the beach, they're gonna love it. Dogs don't hang out on a beach. There's no shade. It's miserable for them. It's like people that run with their dog. Oh, my dog really likes it when we run. Yeah, until you run about a block and then it's lagging behind you. It would be bad to use that without first confirming they had it. What, Panacur? No. Not really, but the bottom line is if the dog just has diarrhea, okay. If the dog was vomiting, different story. No, they could use Panacur. That'd be just like worming your dog. It's over the counter. You can get it at Walmart. Panacur, that is correct. You can get that at Walmart, and that cures Giardia. So that is a possibility, but my sneaking suspicion is the dog drank salt water. That's real common. Take the dog to the beach and shit, and you don't watch it, and then, or it's in the water, and it just drinks it. Nobody thinks anything about it, and then the dog has some runs. Dog has had it for like 2 weeks. I'm tending to believe your friends are stupid. Seriously. It might be the salt water. Definitely. You know. If I had metronidazole, if it was my dog, or I'd be putting it on metronidazole. Because metronidazole shrinks the bowel, so it stops the diarrhea, and that's the problem. So they shouldn't take the dog to the beach for sure. The dog shouldn't be going out anywhere. It should be in air conditioning because it's, it's dehydrated. Behavior is the same though, sure. What's up, Toxic? I was at an appointment. I was possibly bit by a spider. No shit. What kind of spider, Toxic? I gotta let Marty out. He's bitching. Marty, I'm coming, man. $650 milligrams on top of a chicken leg quarter. Yeah, they might want to stop that too. Yeah, that could screw everything up. The spot became an ulcer, and I had my doctor check it because we didn't know what it was and why it wasn't healing when treating it. Less calcium, no calcium if they're giving chicken leg quarters. Don't add calcium, man. That's why you're giving a chicken leg quarter. Tell them, no, stop the calcium unless they're giving beef or, beef or pork. For a dog that size, you could probably break it in half. $650. Yeah, I agree. Don't take the dog to the ocean. Tell them that. Say, stop doing that. The dog doesn't enjoy it, and the dog is going to get sick. That's not a beach animal. And tell them this, Troy. Say, the wolf is primarily a nocturnal animal for a reason. Your dog is a subspecies of the wolf. Why would you be taking it to the beach? What calcium do I use? Calcium without D3 in it. That's it. Calcium without D3 in it. Let me check something. I'll be right back. Don't leave. And I'm back. Yeah, there's no brand or anything. It's just calcium. Calcium is calcium. Just make sure it does not have D3 in it. D3, the problem with the D is that it's fat soluble, not water soluble. So store up in the dog, and that amount of D3 in the stuff that you get over the counter, that's for a human. So just remember that. Store up in the dog, and end up being toxic. I don't understand why people take I don't get it either. I don't. If beaches were like a putting green, I'd be all for it. No, I like the beach actually. Troy is a very talented musician. I'm gonna go. I haven't gone since yesterday and seen what he's put out. I could do it right now. Hang on. Let's see. Troy's last song. Let's look at Troy's last song. Troy's one of my favorite musicians right now. I can't believe it. The Dog Trainer Troy. It's unbelievable. He's a musician, but he's manly, right? Yet he's emotional. I'm going right now. Hang on. He sings with emotion. You know. You are very talented.
Alright, the song is called Bandit. It's by a band called Bird Cloud. I don't have the music for it. I don't know all the lyrics, but I'm going to try to play it. And if I make a mistake, it's staying in. I can't do any other takes. I've done 4. I barely like to do 2 or 3. I don't do well once I'm deep into takes. So if I fuck up, I'm going to yell. I'm going to get pissed probably. But
That's
I
my
just do.
dumbbell. How'd my dumbbell get there?
It's not always about doing it perfectly, you know?
Quiet!
Sometimes it's just about getting through the song.
I watched your hands the whole time.
You'll be alive. Well, this is the worst damn day of my life.
Yeah, Troy. You're really talented, dude.
Welcome to the internet.
You know, it's like you're
Alright, the song is called Bandit. It's by a band called Bird Cloud. I
You
don't have
know,
the music
like-
for it. I don't know all the lyrics, but I'm going to try to play it.
I haven't seen this. I haven't seen that one either. You play the piano too? Fuck. You had every right to make that comment. You did. It was hysterical too. Where'd you get that turquoise? Did you buy that from Pachinko? Who hasn't been around? Because I gave her shit about making some jokes and then now. Did you cut your hair? This is too sad, dude. Bye, Linda. I'll see you. Go for your walk and have a good old time. Bye, girl. It's everybody's favorite MILF. This is so sad, man. I'm gonna turn this one off and I'm gonna go look at the other one. I'll watch this later. It's gonna make me cry or something. Hang on, he's singing to a puppy. That's a good looking lab. I like that big idiot. Little idiot. Dude! I gotta deal with Gus. I'll watch this later. Yeah, you're real talented, dude. Seriously. Your comment that you made, you can get away with making that comment because you're really very talented. Wow, seriously. I knew you were a musician, but like I just, you know, for some reason I thought when we were talking about it, I got the impression that you were like more metal. I don't know. That's me, like, I don't know. I don't know why I got that. I'm sure you can play metal. You know? I'm going to try and make a short on YouTube. I like making reels on Instagram, so I'm going to try making a short. You should. Where'd Troy go? He can't handle the compliments. But he is. He's extremely talented. I can play metal. I think Troy can probably play anything. It seems. Me, I'm gonna be like George Benson. I'm gonna be like the light-skinned George Benson. When I grow up. Troy seems like the kind of person to listen to Johnny Cash. Well, I'm sure he has. But yeah, him with the acoustic guitar is pretty damn good, right? You know, he reminds me of a whole like genre of sort of like rock, blues, folk. You know, it's sort of like that. Like it reminds me a little bit of Dylan, a little bit. His voice is better than Dylan though. George Benson, yeah, I saw him in concert back when I was a kid. Like I was probably 16. I don't listen to jazz too much anymore, but I did go see George Benson. He had an album out right then. It was real hot. But like Troy with the acoustic guitar, it really seems to work, especially with his voice, and it just seems like he enjoys it. Like he doesn't. Troy, if you're hearing this, you don't need a band. You don't. You just get up on stage with a goddamn guitar. That's it. I don't know. You're in LA, man. There's got to be a ton of venues. Well, you know where they are. You already had a band together. Like, why would you want a band when you can play like that and your voice works? It's like this it's not polished, you know. It's not this polished voice. It's just it's real, you know. I'm not saying that your piano playing was bad. I'm not. It's just that was too sad. That was too sad. I can't listen to that right now. I mean, like, what can't you play? That's what I'm curious. Like, what can't you play? I got a bunch of junk right here by the back steps. I should deal with it. Maybe I'll close this out and try and deal with that, and that way I'm sort of like the basement's a wreck. The basement's a wreck because when I brought stuff from Brooklyn, there's a bunch of artwork down there too. Gotta go to work. I'm watching this on the 1 hour drive to work. I'll see ya. See ya, the Fringe. God, where did I see Benson at? SIU Edwardsville? Maybe. Something like that. He's real popular. It's an album that he put out. I want to see what that album is. He's probably put out a ton since, but it was a big hit. think it was Breezin'. Or Give Me the Night, maybe. Hang on. Let me see. Hang on, let's look at George Benson albums. Billy? Give Me the Night? No, it's Breezin'. Yeah, Breezin'. 1976, that would have made sense. Oh, so Breezin' came out, and then Give Me the Night. 76, so it would have been 78 when we saw George Benson. Can you believe that? 1978. God, time flies. You'll blank. What time is it? It's 4:50. I guess I'll close this out, and then I'll do that and feed the dogs. Dogs are bitching, and then I'll open up another stream because Destiny's coming, and we're gonna be doing edited stuff. So quit. I don't know what this is. I'm not clicking on it. I don't do that. I don't just click on anything. I don't click on anything. Like nothing. Gus? Brother? I gotta deal with them. That's what I'll do. Oh, look at Fresh in Portland. It's a good looking show. I like this. I like Hilla Bean's thing on Instagram. What's it say? Behold, a shit rat. Yeah. It's a dog, sure. Yeah, well, you got him on a harness, though. I like Steve Johnson's. I like that. That looks nice. I don't know what that's for. Might be for like a... I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Dude, chill out. I'm gonna be with you in a sec. Alright. I'm gonna go, everyone. I'll look at how sweaty my pits are. See, it is hot. I should take my shirt off again, but I sort of want to look professional now and then. But it's hot out. What am I gonna do? I gotta feed them. I gotta go. I'll see you guys. Thank you very much. Seriously, thanks. I'll see y'all in a bit. If you wanna, I'll stream again. I'll see you. Bye-bye. See y'all.